What's up, Nerdles? I'm Jeff, and this is a new noise EP by Nora. They've helped me discover that noise isn't really my thing. Kind of sounds like a plane crashing. I don't know if I can do that. It's just screams. And I know that because they asked us to review their content on this hashtag Nerdle content reaction series. If you want your art to be featured on this series, and you can make that happen by joining our Discord using the invite link in the description down below. All right, here we have a new experimental EP by Nora. You know, they've been messing around with some noise stuff, so I'm assuming this Through Night Skies project is where they're gonna let that noise stuff shine. Let's check out the first track on this debut EP called Puzzle Cube. Is that like the Dwemer Puzzle Cube from Morrowind? Big Morrowind fan. Okay, yeah, this is super noisy. All right, I like the heavy backbeat, and the screams are cool. I always dig a scream in my noise. Okay, it's not too bad yet. It's not too crazy. Pretty loud, but it's not too crazy. I really like that profile picture. It's cool how like night skies aren't actually black like you'd think. They're actually more blue, which is really interesting. Oh, okay, here. Oh, there's kind of sounds like a plane crashing. I don't know if I can do that. It's just screams. Oh god, I don't know if it's safe to put my headphones back on yet. The thing is like I really do like the backbeat, and I know that that's not as important in the track. If we look at the ingredients that made up this EP, noise is ingredient number one. Obviously, that's what matters most. I think whatever else is where the production on the percussion falls. Okay, things have quieted down a little bit. Things have quieted down a little bit. Get back in. Oh no. Okay, I'm here for the cool stuff that's happening with the guitar right now. This sounds like the scream is gonna come back. Uh-oh. That's kind of cool. Like the percussive bass thing that's happening here. We're almost there. We're almost there. I can make it. I can do this. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna chill out. We're gonna do like an industrial concrete music thing to the end of the track. All right, things got a little hairy there. We made it through. We made it through to the end of the track. There's 10 more seconds. I'm not going there. Nora, this is obviously a very effortful thing to do. I'm sure like staying in the red like that without making it completely unlistenable is not an easily achieved thing. So good work. I'm not super into noise, but I'm happy that you're creating. All right, here comes Calogin with a third VC rack track. Let's see what kind of weird things they force synthesizers to go through. It's like the Coliseum of plugins for you, isn't it? You just take the plugins, you pit them against melodies to see what kind of depraved things they'll do to one another. It's a Coliseum. I was bang on. It sounds like there's a battle horn at the beginning of this. Okay, maybe it's not as aggressive as a Coliseum. It's like more like an ambient kind of chill thing. But you get what I mean. We got some Zelda melodies happening. Okay. Is this an ocarina sample run through a vocoder? Post in the comments how you pronounce the word ocarina. Ocarina. Give this video a thumbs up if you know that Link's name is not Zelda. Okay, I was just joking about the ocarina thing, but there's like actually flutes in this track, and I've never listened to it before, so that's weird. Oh, I love the way that you're using tuplets to syncopate. The counterpoint that's created by using tuplets over top of a straight time is starting to become like my kink. Once you can recognize the way that they play off one another on the first go around, it's just so neat. It doesn't necessarily make them predictable, but at least you can hear what's going on. I'm missing the percussion in this one. One of my favorite parts of what you do is how you like keep that backbeat, like 808 synth drum pattern going all the time to kind of like help us groove. But like I know that this is more of an experimental effort for you, just like putting time into figuring out how these plugins work with each other. So that's cool. You do you. Don't go adding drums on my account, okay? Yeah, actually without drums, it gives it more room for thought. So I'm down with that. Oh, no way. We're 3 minutes in. Here comes that drum beat. You'll teach me patience someday. My anxiety brain has no idea what that is, and it'll take forever, but you will teach me patience someday. I feel like I'm listening to this outside a Japanese shrine on a busy day. One of those cool Shinto type shrines. I love the snare sample that you're using here, whatever it is, a snare instrument. That like deep reverb on it, but you still have snap. Is that parallel? Have you done like a parallel reverb thing to keep your snap on your snare? It's still cutting. That's hard. I feel like I can't say anything or anticipate anything anymore because I was wrong about the drum thing. I'm just gonna chill and enjoy it. Yep, see, I was just gonna try to figure out. It seemed like you were going into like an odd time signature meter and you changed the snare pattern so that I couldn't count it. I love this. So much unexpected stuff. That's the reason I like math rock. You never know what's coming. Oh, neat. I actually like how you gradually faded at the drums there. I'm used to drums gradually fading in like you did with this track, but I'm also used to them stopping on a dime as well. You've been so busy this month. VC Rack Song 3. Holy frick. You posted all of these in such short succession. They're so complex. Thanks for another fun listen, Calogin. As always, interesting, weird, unexpected stuff coming out of you. A lot less noisy lately. I can tell that you're going for something different, but I really dig that you keep that percussive backbone. That you're experimenting. That's so fun. Looking forward to whatever I hear next. It's that time. We're gonna watch Simoran play another absolutely wild Invalids cover. This one is called The World is Square, and I haven't listened to this one as much as I've listened to the Sherman tracks, but I'm sure I've been through it at least once. I think we know what to expect here. Just like insanity. Oh, you're gonna stand for this one. That's like an extra flex. If you guys don't play guitar, you might not know that it's like even more difficult to stand and do it. This is a nice one. Sometimes when Pete does like syncopation, it's almost almost hard to follow, and this one, it doesn't seem to have too much of that yet. Amazing finger picking. Like, there's no way I could ever finger pick like that. This is so good. All right, Sim, looking at the camera. Hey, man, what's up? Yeah, I'm watching you doing the vocal parts again. All right, the finger picking was impressing me enough, but you're gonna do the part where you sing as well while you're doing the really insane finger picking part? Come on. How come you chose this one? So, like, choosing the Sherman songs one after the other makes sense, because then you complete the collection, complete the trilogy. But how come we're doing the World is Square now? Why'd you choose this one? Come on, sing the words. I know you can sing the words. I think you posted a demo once of you singing, and you sounded really good. Did you just bend with your tapping finger? What gauge strings are you using? That's crazy. I might have missed that in your other covers. There seems like another on the endless list of impossibly difficult advanced techniques that Pete Davis employs. All legato, no worries. Just do everything that I do for Nurture Nurture, but with one hand and make it look easier. Oh, I like this. Using like that musical negative space there in quicker succession than I'm used to hearing in Invalids. Usually if there's like a chill part with like less instrumentation, it happens as kind of like a chunk. That's cool how that part was like copy. More tapping and bending at the same time. Oh, that was a cool modulation. How did you memorize this? This is impossible that you memorize this. You're just playing every fret on the fretboard, one after the other. Simultaneous 3-finger tapping? Yeah, no big deal. Easy, piece of cake. Later. I don't know if you guys understand the gravity of Simoran playing Invalids covers, but like when Simoran finishes one of these perfect takes all the way through, they're one of 3 people in the entire world that can do that. Like at most, because Brock and Pete are the only other 2 people that can probably do it in one fell swoop. And they might not even be able to do it all the time. They might have just practiced it once to get good at it for tour or live performances or whatever. And now Sim is like on that pantheon with them, which is absolutely insane. Look at him. Yes! Yes! The fist pump at the end is, I live for that, man. It's like watching you get a PB on a speedrun. Congrats. Sick cover as always. Discovering new things all the time. You're reminding me that bending is a technique that guitar players use. And it's something that I should absolutely get back to doing. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right, here we've got Isabella with one of their historical tracks. So I think they went back to find some of the first things that they made as an inspiration to new members of the community who are just thinking of making music. So I'm really excited to hear what their fundamentals were, considering how far they've come in the EDM scene in the meantime. This is one of the artists that we listen to on the SoundCloud episode. Oh wow, it's like all club saws and synths. What? This is the last thing I would anticipate Isabella to do. I do like the automation a lot though, the like sweeps and things, but I did not expect something that like with a little less dirt might make sense in a pop hit. Thank you very much for sharing this early kind of like vehicle for your experimentation, Isabella. It's always really fun to see where people came from. All right, let's start with okay, here comes some Blue Orphan. As always, no idea what to expect. This is everything from anime covers to wildly orchestral electronic music, so I don't know, something good probably. All right, we got some like Moby guitar happening. Yeah, some thoughtful. Whoa, is that a vocoder? Oh, this reminds me of Taramellos. Shouts out to Calogin, other Taramellos fan in the Discord I know about. Do the rest of you like Taramellos? I feel like I'm underestimating how much you love anime. This is like very anime. Wow, those melodies, you were nailing the intervals for it. How do you know, like, do you do that deliberately? Do you choose your intervals because you're like, yeah, these are the anime intervals? Yeah, it's really cool, like the way you're using the vocoder and changing octaves to change the color of the vocal track. That's sick. I think the only thing that's missing here is some crazy like spastic like drum beat that typifies all of the like crazy anime intros. That's super high like falsetto notes. And it's like you stuck a 7th in there to get like a weird sort of dissonant thing going on almost. Fun little guitar solo in the background. I want this whimsy where you like just do stuff like this for fun. This is so sick. Blue Orphan with the amusing vibes as always. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wish I could ever have this much fun playing something that is obviously just like an exercise. Like you're just practicing and experimenting and it sounds really fun and it sounds really good. So congrats, Blue Orphan. This sounds sweet and really intelligent use of those intervals. Like how do you know that those are the anime intervals? Thank you so much for watching. You can watch a lot of the videos that we reviewed on this series by watching the Nerdle content playlist, which is linked down below. But there are also some submissions that we review in this series that you can only get as a member of our Discord. You can do that by using the invite link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind supporting us by subscribing to this channel and liking this video, we'd really appreciate it. But above all, I'm really grateful that you came to help us support our community by validating their artwork through listening to it with me. Thanks again. I can't wait to talk to you again soon.